I am pleased to do a demonstration of Tutor Assist, our product that helps students practice, revise, and get their evaluations done with the help of AI. Importantly, Tutor Assist also provides parents with in-depth visibility into the progress that is made by the student in their learning journey. The goal is to help reduce the stress associated with practice, revision, and learning that is experienced both by the student as well as by the parent. What I'll do is I'll sign up now just to give you an idea of how the sign up process works. So I type in my name, I type in dummy email ID, and I am going to provide a password, standard 10th, standard NCRT. I will agree to the terms and conditions and I'll hit continue. A verification code has been sent to my email. I can of course go pick that code and verify the email. Just to make it a little bit faster for the purpose of the demo, I will sign in with an existing user that I had created a few minutes before this session. So what I am doing right now is I am signing in. Okay, I have signed in. First, what I see is a dashboard. The dashboard has a learning streak which shows the progress that has been made by the students and the areas that the student needs to focus on. There is the current streak, that is the longest streak, which will record the continuous number of days that the student has practiced. Importantly, the next actions, depending on the subjects that the student has practiced and the performance in the subject, the system is going to recommend certain subjects for the student to practice. We will very soon be having exams as well, and on the right of the dashboard the student can see the upcoming exams. But the most important part of our product is practice, the practice arena. Once we go in there, we can select subjects and then we can select chapters. The key thing here is that student can practice by individual chapters. Now this is a chat interface where the system is going to ask questions to the student and the student can answer. There are all types of questions. There are 2 marks questions, there are 4 marks questions, there are MCQ questions. This chat can be used in 2 modes: an autopilot mode where the questions are going to be delivered by the system one after the other, or a manual mode in which the student can select which type of question they want. So let's just type in an answer. Outline the key concepts learned about chemical reactions in this chapter. So I will say, let's say combination reaction as an example. It is evaluating my answer now. Now it has done an evaluation of my answer, and it is saying that the correct answer is a lot more detailed than the dummy answer that I have given. What it has done next, it has then selected an MCQ type of question. So let me do one thing, let me change the mode to manual mode and then answer this question. So what is the process called when food is cooked? It is called twice like thermal reaction. It is evaluating. It's the incorrect answer. It is chemical transformation. Now you see in the manual mode there are 3 different choices: multiple choice, short answer, long answer. If I select multiple choice, the next question that is populated is a multiple choice question. Again, if I answer this, when zinc granules are treated with hydrochloric acid in a reaction, what is observed? Let me say color change. Again, it's an incorrect answer. The correct answer is release of bubbles. So this is the way by which student can practice each and every chapter from each and every subject. But the student has other features available to them pertaining to revision and recall. The first is the mind map. What you see here is a mind map from the chapter of chemical reactions and equations, and it shows different nodes and branches from the chapter. For example, in chemical reactions, what indicates a chemical reaction? It shows the 4 different parameters which indicate a chemical reaction: change in state, change in color, evolution of gas, change in temperature, etc. We can interact with the mind map in different ways. Then there are flashcards which can be used to recall different concepts that have been learned in the chapter. There are question papers as well. As I mentioned earlier, questions, the examinations have not been launched yet. These are coming soon. In addition, the student can also see the study plan. The parent can also see the study plan, which shows the overall performance across subjects, which essentially shows the completion rate, the summary of which subject the student is doing very well in, which subjects the student needs to focus on. The practice trick is similar, is the same as one that we see in the dashboard. In addition, there is a subject wise progress, and there is a detailed plan, which is a week wise plan. There is a subject wise plan as well. Our goal in building this product is to help make the process of practice and revision a little more easier, a little less stressful, and more fruitful for both the parent, for both the parent and most importantly the student. Thank you.